Yara say, for atnas yere komo channel ebe so. And then komo be that ya pronounce near kind about minority press conference year and rather calling for a GoldBod may account for the 22 billion Ghana cedis. That's $1.7 billion gold trade loss. Yeah, aba wonjumedi emo. Number 2 says His Excellency the President Swaka said the fight against Galamsey no. Na bam emu de biada. He will continue to win against the fight. Sabinoka say, the honorable member of Parliament, Madeshiawo Akwetia constituency, Bernard Bedia Kubedu Esquire, or a brand name. As council bako there.
Adom.
Yeah, that yame I say. Andrew Ejapa Mesa, SU Embrandimne, a former member of Parliament for secondary Takrade, secondary constituency, yeah. A former Deputy Minister of Energy, a former Minister for Tourism and Creative Arts. And so at son of a
Yakubo's action. What's there?
Yamia de Musu.
Minchia na Minchia, my colleague na I want to win and bring road and happy na Mobiachi.
Obiajoso. Yakoshe Emran somewhat the minority leader Alexander Afenyo Mark edit to Yabra on a central for the Kobo and if a GoldBod losses no.
Kuma organ amra se ebejefi
Ekakasia na mwampo Ghana 22 billion cedis. Na ye minority dia omatro amwa gia tum na ye kan wase.
Am so na wo kan se ebinim na nam na wo kan se dom kuma no etoto eye ebedi ada na no wo
che doko nti ye the IMF report no bae. Nti ye sremu nsem trofo. Mo wasudie kese. Eye nsem abinum be kan nyina na sese mo tie ne sa. Ebinum kan tro. Omu twa ntro so ana omo aye so mom na e ka no kre. Wo to gold. Wo digwa. Wo akoboka. Wo si ya kana wabo no. Wo di akotro wo bi buku mu. Na wo dia dia waton na esika na ba wo si wanya mfaso. Nti wo dia ya kana ya woka. Na what be that? So far say obi akoye adwuma mpo baby. Na sende iyokofo tata no. Iyokofo tata binum Attorney General ye press conference osio obi mpo oye ayaban adwuma eka 5 million cedis 3 million cedis 10 million cedis yetum frɛ wo iyoko na wakoda ho na yese fa ejapade a asumbo for branch ya mobile na ne GoldBod for bill de abeye hu
Oto sre dom kase no kire se nche bia wode nkrata ba dom dom kase no na afi
Parliament bia ya the motion for eba some motion where you be dealing with the $1.7 billion which is equivalent of 22 billion no and no sa eka no and ye be somo no GoldBod wo ho it is a GoldBod for say omo ye krado dia omudi kan che new majority leader onimnyam for agaga no nti ase se en koba ne so omudi 189 no ebe.
Okay, so that's a minority leader Honorable Alexander Afenyo Marcus and Yapa GoldBod $1.7 billion equivalent of 22 billion Ghana cedis. Go to Barababa until so much him say a cabo be any baby on go to call say or quacotono and no pepe and no toy. Sike the man so koto gold no. Sa gold no buo and no koto and the bite. Kebu baby a ye ko hwe baby a e ka de free ba.
Yo, Masre Uzikan Mamunkan portion of the World Bank IMF okay. Document no. Then the may read the commentary p or social media and may who Facebook post to sa Mami Uncle Brabo Samaji and Fee or Posty. Ofa Quenya Mansran. Public office are tricky. And so, yeah, na say any tuma aya oma yan kaseno. Ombras kakra. Ozande say wa banum na opposition no two different circumstances. Opposition no ebotuma akasa tra but I was banuma or them work say no measured. Words be to describe a minority leader on social media. I don't think that it was appropriate. But that said, Say, I can IMF report now.
Okay.
I see.
Page 10, okay.
American page 11.
Page 11.
Page 10.
Page 10, okay.
Paragraph 13.
Page 10, paragraph 13. Okay.
DGPP, Domestic Gold Purchase Program, operations have generated significant losses for BOG.
Okay.
Losses in 2024 were equivalent to almost 400 million.
Okay.
That is 0.5% of GDP. 1/3 of which were related to G4O, gold for oil.
Okay.
Now 2/3 no, oil attributed to the Gold for Reserves program.
Okay.
In 2025, the significant scaling up of the domestic gold purchase program operations led to losses of over 1.7 billion, 1.5% of GDP, almost entirely related to gold for reserves.
Okay.
Door purchase. This amounted to a loss of 17% of the value of door gold sold by the BOG. Losses accrued on gold trades are a combination of service and asset fees paid to GoldBod. In the area, the central vehicular, yes, the document no attribute losses into Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
But there's a central vehicular on manage the gold purchase program or a GoldBod. Yeah. So question is, how is it that the central pillar and our entity operate GoldBod not to gold no on behalf of Bank of Ghana? Or no all claim to make profits, but Bank of Ghana no or make losses. Then again, such a bank on the policy position. Post these things are okay will lead to the negative equity of Bank of Ghana, near bankruptcy of Bank of Ghana. We change the position of gold purchase program no, assign all of it to GoldBod. True or false?
Okay.
So question is, why that change? Clearly, minority M position there, it was as a result of creative accounting. Only now we shift the losses now, or you are associated with the gold trade, which purely is managed by GoldBod, onto the books of Bank of Ghana to make GoldBod look good. In the area, the holistic picture, it is actually the entire GoldBod operations or the gold purchase program itself. Actually, during the MPP era,
okay,
losses that were incurred, some of which were attributed to gold for oil. 2026 or 2025, what better now gold for oil ran for only a few months, now we're canceling. Until all the losses now are attributable to gold for reserves.
Okay.
So questions ought to be asked. And as your minority statement there was clear that look, this is not intended to victimize or scandalize any institution. Well, I will write up SND man. It's clearly in there. But it's important for the good people of Ghana to understand what type of accounting methodology that is being applied at the Bank of Ghana as opposed to the entity that is actually running the operation.
Okay, DNBema GoldBod, yeah, or no AG Free Bank of Ghana, Akoto Gold from artisanal small scale miners and chain. Niakoto Namanone, Aboka to the tune of $1.7 billion.
Honestly, no, bisa questions. That they should be transparent as to the discounts that are being applied. The people who are actually buying the gold, off-takers and all those kinds of things now. It's like, hey, the man want to take GoldBod on gold. Nobody is aware. So they're called
tickets from Ghana.
Everywhere, from the operations, GoldBod were undertake. Nobody is aware. And so it's important for the good people of this country to be transparently informed as regards all these nuances are associated with the gold purchase program. Look, minority have said the program to buy gold domestically in itself is good.
Okay.
Osande, Eshayen gold export sector, prior to introduction of the gold purchase program, yes, Yanam Brano required there, I want to export to gold, especially large scale for no. What exporter, also what repatriate is going to be what's Bagana.
Okay.
Now, about the Bank of Ghana need to build the reserves so that you to make our finance and imports, right?
Yeah.
Then artisanal small scale miners what on one gold what them are PMMC. It became apparent there and also what on they have to remit the funds into Ghana. Of course, now I'm a private individuals licenses more to more export gold the out. It became apparent there. Sika countries be able import to go from Ghana. What report? And I'm up the Bank of Ghana. No, there was a claim misalignment. And it was important to the Ghana for the full benefit of the forex from the gold that we were exporting.
Okay.
And see, yentumi and stabilize yen currency no that we don't have the requisite forex to back yen currency. Every time we are not there, euro bonds, gold, what you call it, cocoa syndication, and only the small exports that we get from oil to back our forex. And the gold purchase program was designed to ensure that you have to go do as much as we can in the domestic market. Na enankasa ya export. A part of it was used to finance the gold for oil, and a part of it was used to do the gold for reserves. They have created a gold board, one on extensive powers over and above PMMC, so that they will have the power to buy all the gold in Ghana, especially from artisanal small-scale miners. Them export licenses in the previous periods, PMMC will issue to export directly, and all has been cancelled. And so now all the gold is run through Gold Board. And when we export, revenue, forex, over through the Bank of Ghana. But clearly, there's some problem with the structuring. As we speak, IMF report today, that whole system that is being run or generate losses of up to 1.7 billion. 22 billion Ghana cedi. It's huge. And so it's important for us to ask the questions and then for the right answers to be provided. Why indicate the chief executive that is prepared to go to Parliament? In fact, a couple of months ago, minority through Honorable Kojom Oponkruma were filing motion to bring the Gold Board to Parliament to answer for some of the losses that were being reported. Honorable Mahama Ayariga and his team rejected it. So if now the chief executive of Gold Board himself has offered the call has been made that the majority side should abide by that request. Not one to one call, no one catch him. Because ultimately, if so, I mean, I always said to you, I don't wish the government evil. So Ghana fu na ne benya ho mfaso.
Share response here good work for a buy in almost statement you issue. Strategic policy cost versus commercial loss. In monetary economics, central banks routinely incur costs to achieve macro critical objectives such as domestic currency stabilization, inflation control, and reserve accumulation. The $1.7 billion expenditure cited by the IMF was a direct price of absorbing local gold into national reserves to halt potential catastrophic cedi depreciation. Through this program, over $10.8 billion in net foreign exchange was successfully mobilized into the former national financial ecosystem.
Brofu, have we made losses or not? Oh, many problem. About too much my loss na cash I don't have a difficulty. You make losses and I make losses.
What's the loss about? And you
make losses and I make losses. I want rationalization. I put it out. I don't have any problem. But I do so or accounting loss. Now I will physics loss that. And I will chemistry loss that. Every loss is accounting. But I cannot understand sometimes. We can be truthful that yes, Because, like I said to you, if the laws are acceptable in the aggregation of the forex to support yen currency, why are you putting in measures to reduce it?
Because it be a rate and order.
Precisely. So there's a problem. I want who actions they take going forward. It's suggestive that I recognize there this loss is not acceptable. So why are you defending it?
Also defending say and you know as GoldBod as government entity here or to gold. And I care
the gold purchase program is not run between the Bank of Ghana and the GoldBod.
But the finances are done by Bank of Ghana.
So, Rebo, the issue is this.
Yeah.
That yes, you have a cow. But on your cow, on your GoldBod cow.
Okay.
Or your Bank of Ghana for one cow. And see, when your Bank of Ghana for one deal.
Yeah.
Is that the suggestion?
That's what I presume to see.
And see, you have a cow 1.7 billion.
Then you GoldBod now.
You have a cow 22 billion. At convert to old Ghana city, my Indian this for pay papa. Oh yeah, him. But I
see Andrew Japan as a former MP second constituency. Honorable Member of Parliament.
I convert as an if I could hear the
22 billion Ghana cedis to.
On your small,
that's 220 trillion.
Higher.
220.
But what are the 4 zeros count?
Me senior.
And a 2.2 trillion.
Echia ahwefunia
okay.
Ultimo ani omoye ne akwetiafo chiobia. Minim empendo do ameka sase. Be se ye problem aso man na menim no. Enye ohia wo.
Okay.
Nyatwom.
Hypocrisy.
Eno ani ye hawo. I mean starting fi baby a honorable and so start fee say comment bi a ona o se ote yes yewra same Jemfi ayetia the respected minority leader Ankoye. You see, without justifying anything, me make us say the minority leader any teamwa it disadi we endimono. They've been so unfair to Sammy Jemfi. They've been so unfair to him. What the anya rekran yen kwechire bebre. Hwe video our boy. Na tie ni awokan. Okan adenti baby a me hu sa GoldBod ade bi I want to read. Not that mente, but me person me read it. Nti even publisher na da manimu. Makokan ai. O tie asem ni nia na ono abokan. Mo be wie se mo bisansem. Asem na wie ye nia no e be wie se o meyi nsem bia no. The next is only conclusive facts apart from the IMF can make them. But so many years now who describing it so a candidate for jail. When you me say it, sabi o woma so oba e wo yere e wo busua. Court ben and I try no. Commission of Inquiry ben Parliament no kwa waba ho. Now who describing it so a candidate for jail? Na ne bail conditions change whatever. Minority leader. Where you foot soldiers in Gomo? Na sebe o kasi fa abranti o ye adwuma GoldBod board of governors or board of directors sorry. GoldBod was management. It is more no nkomo ni nia utie discussion ni nia aba be te say obakofo na emo target na eye ensam o mu bi say na men kan ye see parliament any honorable mo say yemfa bipartisan committee emfa nhwe GoldBod nsem any say yemfa bipartisan committee nhwe dem because there were established committees ya mo engu say ma obi amfre yewra Sammy Jemfi I was in the chamber. You see you were established committees na wo push saa de na wo kan ye maame abnos asare wo push no wo yem say the vice chair and of the public accounts committee and chair of the public accounts committee. Public accounts committee, the committee deals with the auditor general's report. Ghana ha ye krom ha no. Oma eyi adwuma kuo bia adwuma oye.
Eya bindia.
Eya bindia no wia ne nkrata asem fa ne sika asem ne ne oye ye ne ade ne ka ne ade ni ano. Nipa audit eye auditor general. O wia no the report aba. Na report na ba ye maame abna honorable say asare o committee so. No ma hwehwem na ma ton safre organization ko no abekire na asem nya ne esika okuroma no iti yaka kire o say twen no mo audit account no emra wanim na ansem am obi na mo misa. Have we asked for too much? Ne me frɛ by party che say ade o mo ye nia no utim say ye pure politics ye me frɛ by party then na esi because IMF aka bibi and your auditor general po. No auditor general's report e di adwuma okrom ha no. Your auditor general your friends the public accounts committee a wo obi. So you have an opportunity of doing anything you want to do babo no kra no ho. E ba so what in common say. It ye den now say no de emfa to nchen. Na yen fact bipartisan den na esi. Ye wo before answer now be for ad hoc committee be here. You say we need established committees and answer dey so grave say ebia ye pese ye hwe say o man ne ememetie. But is that the case here? Oh nya atwom na American. Okay. Report na nkasa o mo kan. Send your honorable kan sa page na me nko be bia hwa na ye be adwuma nza. Sa page na no your kan ye no. Okay. Oh say kura.
Yeah, more report.
Kind the first the first sentence there.
Yeah,
13
page 10.
Sub 13.
Sub 13. Okay, so DGPP operations have generated significant losses for the Bank of Ghana.
For the
Bank of Ghana.
For them. Repeat it.
Or see domestic gold purchase program.
It's a report na nkasa amokan. Ya tobo ase ya fad back. Report na nkasa amokan. Or see ya kama hwan.
A Bank of Ghana.
So GoldBod's way. But in Chilemunti na amokan. But report where your topic where your heading a heading they say you come away
Bank of Ghana
to may establish any am say your time be my irasami jemfike
to face a minority time on time
report na mugina so no o say you come Bank of Ghana so nipa na ye adwuma ho and yes report nothing more because here you catch us say auditor general's report no e say abra your friend is saying GoldBod's amoka mo say no dey mo fa nya adwuma enu na ye de ehwe ye sika sem wo ye mamu auditor general's report what mo fa nya ntimo the Bank of Ghana report na be adwuma yes Bank of Ghana report na what kind page what kind they say heading sub heading here then saka bi na TV
mami saka sub heading no SABM okay so page 10 paragraph 13 of IMF report 2026
MPP gina so de kasa no kan no
domestic gold purchase program operations have generated significant losses for the Bank of Ghana.
It's first and foremost, the topic, must say Kano, a Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
Losses
in 2024 were equivalent to almost $400 million.
2024, not President Mahama was buying. Maybe so asem.
Not President Kufuor.
Or see mobile car.
Almost $400 million.
And no, or is it a then I can buy. How much? Be say nyacho no e doso we kroma se no na report na mo de kasa na mo say yen kokrom yen fa nko kire obi na obi be ko jail na odi Yesu Kristo na ba be yi na fi sell as the conditions are ye be yi no report na wa kan na e ka o se first you know say e dey this year
losses in 2024 were equivalent to almost $400 million.
Enti yewra fanyoma ka kirem ye asa aka ne bai
Date your boss,
$400 million in 2024. Watch that here by. And then
yeah, justify now.
Me, justify, but there one more report. Yeah. Auditor General's report in the Aduma Kroma.
Okay.
And now Auditor General's report in say GoldBod's on audit account in HSO. That has been our position. But you won't also rely on IMF report to so now no there. So wholesome say eye nyankopon paper eno de boni bia ni ho yesi ate yen scrutinizing ya a woman.
Okay.
No, I jump here for 2024. I am trying to tell you, say, Bank of Ghana, Sabe is not a commercial bank.
Yeah.
Bank of Ghana, operate profit and loss. Some stability ni ade abaye na ye ka na omo bo na omo de.
Okay.
It has been there since.
So all control inflation.
Absolutely.
Macroeconomics. Forex no so
no. Enti sani amanom ya every pretending ebesi ne dwuma omo di e de stability ba system no.
Okay.
Enti say omo ye say dwuma ne nia na say de kaba me person simplify ade no na ahwefo eti ase. So omo yes ade na enye nne na sa ke mo kan te sa bibia si na ensi da. Then NC that 2024 mo boka $400 million. That same report no. What rem ne ya sa $400 million can buy. So please, sap a quite fast so IMF your friends Bank of Ghana a ball saka $400 million
2024 no.
In 2024 no.
Okay.
Sap na so and now Bank of Ghana okay. Eguso at the stability eba enunti aba bedu ni.
Okay, so Obibisa say looking at a loss of $400 million. Yeah, Bank of Ghana they achieving in 2024. Vis-a-vis near year for 2025. $1.7 billion.
Bank of Ghana in 2024 then no achieve. What was the inflation rate? Near the CD dollar at the same. TSO head mo so can answer. What in the American as because Juma omu dino no. Omu de boa stability by compare results no.
Okay.
Nafa compare ne.
The actual results
of course,
with a loss of $400 million.
Because I've established to you so the report says a Bank of Ghana ka.
Yeah.
Bank of Ghana so sabi omu nya profit and loss ho. Ni omu ye ne say omu says ka e the stability ba system ni.
Okay.
It is stability no. So omu say $400 million at the time 2024.
Okay.
Say no omu pray the stability about compare results nafa compare ne. Because ni awuye ye bia no sabi so okoton ade okoton a. Ohwe ni awaton afiri mu no wahu. It results afiri mu bae.
Okay.
And when I say compare her say has it been bad? Has gold purchases no under GoldBod because omo de na gold for oil mebwa.
Yeah.
Good. And no ya
gold for oil
na gold for reserve. Enti omo boka 400 in 2024 according to IMF.
Yeah.
Now you come here and then say GoldBod and need the omo boka $1.7 million. And yes sir.
Yeah.
$1 billion. 89 say wo ba be say the results be na aba.
You share results near
Of course.
So results no except for losses.
Absolutely. A buy my Bank of Ghana. So I've established say there is nothing GoldBod here. That is why you don't find it in the your friends in the books of GoldBod. Because a Bank of Ghana eduma. But say and GoldBod the near bedu baby say afi omo abe your money.
Okay. Omo rely on Bank of Ghana be.
Enya no ne yeti. Is it not good? It is a GoldBod. They say no omo kwaje besia fi commercial banks no. Na so omo ko boka bi no man timi antua commercial bank na no you betimi have this discussion.
Okay.
But ultimately okay. But Bank of Ghana dwuma omudi it is anka baby at the least obeka se Bank of Ghana boka sa nkomo om de abapen Bank of Ghana aboboka Bank of okay. It is no na wo kan enye se wani na sa yewra same jamfi especially for so pretending over more heaviest defeat electoral defeat e bi mada. Enti amo pesa mo ye na sa enka we nya asem can one say because report na nkasa say Bank of Ghana ka enti e den na adeba be say e GoldBod na boka it is a GoldBod na boka mo those days PMMC na no so to gold for then na $400 million na ka bia yeka sense say kaba ense say kaba but that $400 million
Bernard Very Akubedu a member of Parliament man share war Akwatia constituency in East Region they can compute Ghana say compute Ghana back to school. As everyone be me free ne ekosi 20th of September. No be nyina say kuku no kaka eko compute Ghana showroom bia. Koto laptops, tablet, smartphones, printers, routers, headphones, power banks, small fridges and many more at a discount of 40%. Where they supported the shop for now eco school no. Once I can small fridge no a school for asem. A fridge in Kumano a school for asem. Tibi so uye school ni ya brasu ba be school ube nya laptop ube nya tablet ube nya smartphones ube nya printers e dey print ube nya routers ube nya headphone power banks mbesra adam for the compute Ghana atina ye bia o Ghana koto de nya 40% discount from now to 20th September. Compute Ghana back to school season, new school, new level. 0302 752 020. And our WhatsApp is 0243 143 143. 0243 143 143. Charlie, you for level up. Compu Ghana, passion for technology. Fancy Pim enya 150 years. Yes, Shahofa. Nipa bi na aboa ma Fancy Pim ne abegyina ba bia ejine timpanifo ye nyina say. Omabo website bi atwodom. Yom the award categories eguso. Obo nkrofo bi abaso ne edikan. Distinguished and emerging leadership from academia to the art and the legendary Ezikamfo. To ko sa category na edimi awdo bi gugu wonum. Susubako, nipa se fata se obodabaso afim. Then education excellence, honoring our teachers and non-teaching staff. Oko eye Mpensenpensemu ye wa chechirefo no wona enchira de. Wona abo homework na wo school one na wonum. Yes, se fata se obodabaso afi. Patokore ko select nipa krom. Then Pan Industry and Mobile Special Award, celebrating sports, science and sustainability. Bakajo se Mpensenpensemu ye no kre. Obo pe 6 ones. 8, ayi the swa 9. For no power, but I told the beer, Obu could have said 23 no conference, all because of sports. Obu on table tennis, Obu football, Obu athletics. The sound of phone, so one of his why are dear power Mpensenpensemu or say what about some. Call www.award.mpensenpensemu150.org. www.award.mpensenpensemu150.org. Mpensenpensemu at 150 was a drink shake can. You can't say, yeah, but was. We have five Emma Begum to be so. I really so I can say out the abano. You back in kind a day amount. File so dear brother 0531 029795. Well, see. I'm still pleading with NPP members. Now that we have finished our internal elections, let's all come together as one people because after elections, no campaign. We should put everything behind us and let's unite this great elephant party with unity. Inshallah, we will come back strongly in 2028. Okay. Ghanaians are spoken through the democracy under attack. Anyway. The sole contract Musa Dankwa and his global info analytics grabbed from this government justifies our earlier head assertion that he is not credible. He takes contract from the NDC government in order to favor them in his poll. No wonder one of his polls can tell us that cocoa farmers whose monies has been reduced were happy. All these and others were induced by the money he gets from Obama. Obama from Kota. A politician. Please, I beg, NPP man is talking. No anything on it that cannot change anybody's mind. Okay. What NPP man is saying will not change anybody's mind. Please. Okay. Abi do you mate? Also, no okay. So be arguing. But the next one, we call. The next one. Okay. It is painful that a Japan Mesa will always come on this platform to speak English. Such a sensitive matter like this. The GoldBod's law says the best thing to do on Adom TV is to explain matters in English language. You have deprived the people of Donkoto in Achumamponya the important message this morning. Next time, go on Joy News and not on Adom TV. Pa Kofi from Donkoto. Yo. I always say that President John Mahama will never disappoint Ghanaians. Mr. President will fulfill all his promise before the end of 2029. So the minority should stop making noise. Long live Ghana, long live John Mahama. 2 p.m. from Asante Mampo on the free Epaye. Good morning, Benjamin Adom TV family. Shout out to the Fori, Fifi, Nana, Edu, and Kofi Mensah, all of Amman from, not forget Kemate, Yadawasi, and Unchia, the band of pay. Well, see, I'm surprised how these NDC communicators can shout on television to support this rot. When the NDC was in the position, the IMF figure were good enough for Sammy Jaffy to attack Nana Akufo-Addo and help convince Ghanaians that the NPP had mismanaged the economy. Today, suddenly the IMF doesn't understand profit and loss. Sammy should remember that the same books he used to criticize the NPP can also be used to criticize his own administration. Gasti man, Edwefri Brekum Nebai. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Akwesi and my fresh NEC MP. Greetings to Ghana's savior, President John Mahama. Japan Mensah looked fresh and nice under GM era than an... another time, the MPP don't know anything about GoldBod and what is happening then. So they should keep quiet or go and meet Sami Jemfi for clear explanation and stop beating about the bush. We, the NEC, are not like them, who wasted huge money on cathedral. They should try and school on politics. Good morning, Honorable Ishan Yao Bonsu. Okay, Julius Agahowa from Obuasi to Tuka. Good man. In fact, you guys are really doing a great job and best discussions always. Please, Mayor and Accra Regional Minister should sit up because Bola is killing us. This is Ora inside Soutum. Greetings goes to Dr. Bismarck Mensah. Hey, okay. We say, good morning. Hey, this Akwetia MP can talk. He will lose 2028 election. Poto Kawari from Achim Abodom. And what constituency? As for what constituency? I'm not for message. Me. Okay, belated birthday, my birthday. I'm last one not main corner. I put any man think they are doing something important in this country. Where the 20% deprived areas teachers allowance. Honorable Nanaba Kojo from Kranza North and the way every ever. Honorable Japa Mesa. 2 minutes. Let me call.
Odikan man say there. Minority leader worker there. Sami Jemfi a candidate for jail.
Okay.
Mametsi in the door there. Were accusing Crawford of causing loss. 5 million, 10 million. And see if say on the Obino watch so loss of $1.7 billion are occasional.
Okay.
Not in the bill they obey him.
Okay.
That I don't think amounts to describing him as a candidate for jail. Oh, won't. And when you are a bear, Yankopon or Boshwano, Manonia,
I think you know about
Manonia, Dampadisi, and there I win him Yachum. Ow. And this funde when him hypocrisy, he Dampadisi win him. And there, the Bank of Ghana, one year profit-making entity, they work to stabilize the currency and the economy. Today, you realize it. When Bank of Ghana had to, domestic debt exchange program, lose 50% of Skawazabo Abanbosa timer ye call a home following COVID and one can about something coffee working.
Okay.
I see domestic gold purchase program under MPPA introduce about some no working on.
Okay.
And that bet's now I say you buck off 400 million. You ensure no economic data. Why? In your 400 million and you reduce inflation from 54 to 23.
That $400 million.
Then you also buck out 1.7 billion dollars. In the ensure macroeconomic indicators no them more see. They compare then.
So see a share and
Bank of Ghana. Me problem as
someone can swear abaka so.
That my account now
compared to $400 million.
That my account now 400 million na Bank of Ghana burn. Inflation or reducing from 54 to 23. As of December 2024, true or false?
And also they free 23.
And so, let's just assume that that's what has happened.
Okay.
Them cost the Bank of Ghana in care in the gold purchase program on the MPP administration. Number one in care on the NDC.
Okay.
Basic extrapolation here.
Okay.
Let's not do this. And that we should or they yeah objective, candid, politics. But I wouldn't last person about hypocrisy as some. Now opposition is some okay organ will be about to show book more bokuma. And some someone.
Okay.
Look, issue no clear. Sasami Jemfi auditum the GoldBod. And now where the basis for all this laws are.
Okay.
Or to be trim. But Obiarin to Mugwan in fee a cow now on your physics laws, on your chemistry or archaeology or geology, or your accounting. Accounting or record the losses.
But I say.
So you see, I still stand by the American say. Nya chomwe we nuanom MPP. A legendary. Unim. Ni na meka akwakọ wie ne say. Sa $400 million loss na a war report omwa eno na ye omo Bible omo kura no. Sa bre no. So person compare apples with oranges. Okay. Sa bre no bi ankwankobo PMMC PDD so amaka aba. On kire me. NDC penny ku okoye press conference ka say PM because omo so and omni GoldBod absolutely. What is obi ko PMMCD? Nya twom no menka say and yewura Asame Jemfia na GoldBod meka da say omom nkasa ma Bank of Ghana. O se ka bi aba na se mo ka enya omo na aboka no enya omo books mu na wo adan na mo ntiase na mo nkobisa Bank of Ghana. In all this omo mo Bank of Ghana do me one report no ka Bank of Ghana. And one thing I make sure say a structural something at Bank of Ghana na mo breso kro mo bo ka ni bi. Enti sa wo pese obisa kona ko bisa Bank of Ghana, why are you putting the way no Asame Jemfia GoldBod? Because abra na mo bo ka $400 million no. Obi an ko bisa PMMC for. Now be ka say inflation na wo 154 ye ja na he na mam. Enti 154 be ba. Na wa tam de pa
23%.
Domestic debt exchange program. Aboye ye edi asem aye ko kan yanko ka say Bank of Ghana ne what obisi ka da Bank of Ghana wa ko tam edi ama GoldBod. Bibiza. Wo sika ho. But domestic exchange program ne de matete Ghana fo sika. Ghana fo emu pensioners ne ade mo akofo sika say yes say etua coupon ma yes say etua we ma ye ni sika e de betua. Sese.
They bet you understand it.
If you know what some year say you were being insensitive. Bank of Ghana or to Tresika de manage situation there. And then you see I come once him. And you be sick at Bank of Ghana. You can't compare that. Into what say we are domestic and no you can and inti we and say you can we a Bank of Ghana. Can I say can a Bank of Ghana and America some your profit making organization or moboka and destabilize it. And then Obian himself there is stability.
So the question I'm for continues to ask say if se say kawe aba ye animal to a year 2 along say ye boa stabilize the economy e betimi e bibi ho etimi reduce sa kanana.
Oh yes, I mean
$4 million to $1.7 billion.
You see my yen no mentra me yen no enkomo no abeto dwane so am see GoldBod aboka say it's been established per their own report say GoldBod.
Okay.
So many Bank of Ghana have problem. Omo say press conference for no mo nyai GoldBod na fe media no komo yen sesan komo.
But better say.
Na akosi minim dey epentem na akowo next topic no and ando so ye
me time
no hia pa. But Mr. Bisa 2022 Bank of Ghana losses na Wombekia were complaining no. Okay, no demonstrations and no going on. No, your business car.
Senior, are we discussing Chief. You see, that's my point. You brought in. What's a GoldBod about? Because I say report na be chance and your GoldBod. So person the Bank of Ghana come ayendi. Me say nyatwom no ne say as money sa ye Asame Jemfia. It's been established because the same come on no trick of Bank of Ghana. But that is not the discussion on the table.
Okay.
Minim say what masia.
Okay.
Samusi Bank of Ghana boka. We can have that discussion. Okay. But what's the GoldBod? Say I bet a report and say your GoldBod ka. Na Bank of Ghana.
Okay. Kelchako toothpaste de Mr. What out see dwom na say ope apose papa de abafie abetwe wosi a. Wonya Kelchako toothpaste. Emu onu ada ho pa. Ye de bidie e na aye sa toothpaste no. Eti eboa eyi enum carbon bia impurities bi onum bia no. Eyi efrom asesu efita. Osin enso eye din. Otekma so eye fita pa. Supermarket bi abekombia no obenya Kelchako toothpaste ni bi ato. Atufo efre Samara Company Limited ewom 0246 864 798 0246 864 798 and 0501 454 462 0501 454 462 Kelchako toothpaste or say happy smile. What is a few minutes be on President Mama commitment to end Galamsey. There's a 3 minutes be. I want say abai bon homo den. Say
what ever bon homo don ever. What ever. Yeah, Mr. Wano. Ame ma ka de bia da me Galamsey. E no nye ne incidents. Wo yen amanuma ha. Anya da me pede politics, me die politics. Okay. Uzande ma orisino se yentuwa na mar na yede MPP NDC chaskele in the next 10-20 years may God forbid, but I'm there and wonder what the politics. They take it as some joke. And unfortunately, I have to include His Excellency the President. What position? What catch Ghana for? Now, one to about more now about the AI. No, the Baba kill, what Baba eliminate Galamsey. AI no in. Hold them to their commitment. Okay. Not the hunya that they are doing. What's it? Abandon be all serious. The opedo end the Galamsey. More here 3 months. Is that it? Is that what we are seeing? One commitment I made to Ghana for Mankofu GD, Asofo, civil society organizations, labor unions. What's so gum? What do we need to know? Oninya. Okay. And it's as if we are playing. Ko Western region, ko we are someone is war. Ko Eastern region, ko Central region, ko Bora Hafu. Na ko hwa sama orisi wo ho. President Bakatre and forest bia we reclaim we je soldier fu wom. Na no ka che na ko soldier fu na police fu na dey na we collaborators. Okay. And that what we abom ho na with the AI, artificial intelligence. And people believed it. Onini. I was in Awyejuma Kaso. Medase. And if say yemwe nenua na yebama politicians, especially the government in power, who made all sorts of promises and commitments to deal with this canker. Osakufo failed. No problem. Okay. If they play around in this manner, and then, oh, I know that Mamu party full crack home. Or China, but I say, you see, again, Galamsey, Nyachum no. Nyachum Sabah. 8 years, I'll put my presidency on the line. End this canker. 8 years, call card, dear mom. Untimin can also can you say, yeah, may try. I'm not the market and also starting the year. Starting your society, and say, and you committed to deal with it. Young Shen, yeah, a bema sadi, we uncle, name it the pan, coming in Casabusu, January. Half will buy it. No, yes, no, easy. Look, what was your commitment? They say, your commitment on your MPP need the last organization or group of people. MPP, Papa. The story for the day. No problem. Failed. A committee to Ghana for the 1 year and a half. You will deal with it. Are you dealing with it? We are. You need 4 years. You legitimize, Mami Kwai. You legitimize Galamsey. By the promulgation of a law, you come mining of forest. Senior. What was that bill? What was that law for? Assuming. No, it's not assuming. What was that law for? What was that law for? Forest reserves. And you want to go to Galamsey. No, what was that law for? Let's be clear. That forest reserve. Remember, let's be clear. You cannot the MPP don't want to legitimize Galamsey. Yes, because forest reserve. It doesn't matter. Okay, by account. When you came, no pay, by the account. And you no pay. I'm extremely passionate about this illegal. Yeah, sure. Me say we need to do more. But you see, money in the last. You are in government. Deal with the issues. Deal with it. Don't mention MPP ever again. Yes, I promise you. It's your incoming national chairman or a campaign. It's your gusu. You're right. Udimbia. Catch them. Account.
bibia kyerɛ sɛ mo de mo nka ho kwesi ye betimi adi nkomo ka me I will admit
President Akufo-Addo oversight Galamsey.
Your people were in the
Galamsey. Former member of parliament for Adishia was secondly, also Anna Bernard Bedi Akubedu, member of parliament Ma Adishia, a war Aquatia constituency. Medase. Happy birthday, confirmed Jennifer Mensah of Mighty Chapel International. So Mami Bakope, as of Marcia show, happy birthday. Yakupo is now on your case. Go so back as facilitation. You people.
Facilitation of a crime.
Maybe good morning, confirm justice. Jetua. We are teaching you a polybiposu DA basis school. Sounds na man pass man. I drive any our achim or that and a prophet Noah of True Faith Church here wa Accra. Yanko ponchira enkuba mo nyina chia mo de. Alpa me did akwasisi ya o tena da afro e me kwasna hwe Adom TV Accra.